Hi everyone, Ashlyn Giza YouTube channel. So today I'm going to talk about low iron and low red blood cell count. As you guys have been following me, you know that I have been trying to conceive. I did conceive, and then we lost the baby very unfortunately. Um, However, I was going to try to do some more happier videos, but I have another life topic that I would like to share so that if other women lose their babies too, which I pray to God that never happens to anybody, but then they can have somebody else to watch and listen to and know that they're not alone and know what they need to do. So I want to talk about low iron and low red blood cell counts because last night I was feeling really funny. I was feeling really tired, really weak, like really, 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 really tired. Not like tired, like just a regular tired from having a miscarriage and being depressed and stuff like that, and like not getting sleep. Like, I mean, tired. Like, even if I got like 12 hours of sleep or 9 hours of sleep or even just 7 hours of sleep or anything like that, I was still felt tired. And I was so tired and weak that I could barely walk around my house without feeling like I needed to sit back down or I needed to go to sleep, or sometimes, not all the times, but sometimes feel a little kind of faint. So if you guys ever feel that way, like after a miscarriage, don't wait around. Don't question things. Don't think, oh, this is just a part of the miscarriage. Go in, because I wasn't even, most of the time, they tell you not to go into the hospital unless you're bleeding through a pad or more within an hour. I wasn't even bleeding through like a whole pad within an hour. I was only bleeding like almost a pad within an hour. And then sometimes about a pad within an hour and a half or an hour and 15 minutes. So I didn't think anything of it. But I guess I didn't put in consideration that I have been bleeding and miscarrying for about 8 days now. So even if you're not bleeding a lot, you don't really have to calculate how much is coming out of you, but how long it's been coming out of you, because I've been bleeding for over a week, so that's a lot of blood being gone. And we think and assume that all should be okay because our bodies create so much blood per second. But sometimes if we are bleeding for a long amount of time, we can lose enough to become anemic, or just become having a little tiny iron deficiency, which is what's going on with me. They didn't diagnose me with anemia. I'm not anemic, but I have low iron right now, and I also have a kind of a little bit of a low red blood cell count, and that has been making me feel like pure shit. Like, I can barely do anything without feeling so exhausted and sometimes feeling like I'm going to pass out. And half the time, I think that it's probably more my anxiety than anything, because on the scale at my hospital anyways, they said that they wanted my hemoglobin to be anywhere from 11.7 to 15. Last time I got checked, my hemoglobin, was 13.5, which would have put me kind of smack dab into the middle, kind of high end of hemoglobin, which that's great. That means that's great. My red blood cell count was like 4.88, and your red blood cell count, they want you to be anywhere from 3 point something to um, 5. And like I said, last time I went in, my red blood cell count was like 4.88, which is almost 5, like the best red blood cell count that you could probably have. And then last night when I went in, which is a couple weeks later from last time, my red blood cell count, which is this post miscarriage, the other blood cell count and hemoglobin I'm referring to was before the miscarriage, but like right before. But last night my red blood cell count was only 4, and the lowest they want you to be is at 3.8 something, and any lower than 3.8 something and lower, you're considered. I don't know if they just call that anemic too, or if they call that something new, like something a whole different, because hemoglobin and red blood cell count are, although they're similar, they're not the same thing. So I'm not sure what they would call that, because I know low hemoglobin is called being anemic, but I'm not sure what low red blood cell count means. But gosh, like, your red blood cell count is what carries oxygen through your body for your organs, your heart, your lungs, your kidneys, everything. And right now, my body is low on that, which is not good. So, I'm making my husband go and get vitamin B12, and I've been eating like pinto beans, eggs, sausage. I've been eating like I ate taco pizza today, which has like, red meat, and I've been eating like hamburger, like stuff with hamburger, and like stuff that's rich in iron, and that's good in with vitamin B12, which is what you need for red blood cell count, because I am lacking B12 and iron. So I've upped my iron supplement to 65 milligrams a day, which I'm not taking 65 milligrams every day. I'm only taking it I'm taking like 30 milligrams every day, but every once in a while I'm taking 65, because you don't want to take too much iron, because it can be toxic. Also, it can cause stomach problems. It can make your stomach hurt and stuff like that. Um, but the red blood cell count thing, it's like that I need to get up, because yeah, you can pass out, you can faint. I don't know what else that stuff can do to you. I'm assuming, gosh, if things get really bad, you can have a seizure, but that's my assumption. I'm not a doctor. You would have to ask the doctor what it can actually do to you. So, not fun. I'm not bleeding anymore, thank God, today. I'm just spotting. So hopefully I am like not gonna bleed anymore. Hopefully I spot a little more and then I'm done, because I am so over this miscarriage. I've been miscarrying for 8 days, and I am done. The physical part of this should be done. Like, I've had other miscarriages and I should have been done after about 4.5, 5 days, and I haven't been. So hopefully this will be done soon. And the mental state of me isn't doing that bad. It's bad. Of course, I'm sad. I miss the baby. I wish it could be here, but the mental part of me is like, I'm not dumb. Like, I realize, I know that, I've miscarried before. I'm happy with the fact that in my heart and in my mind, I feel my babies with my dad, my stepdads, my stepbrother, all my friends, my best friend Ryan. I know that my babies I've miscarried are with all of them, and with God, and with good people. So I'm not really that upset, because I know I've been through this before, and I know they're in a better place for sure. And I know that I'll be able to conceive again. I just turned 37. I just turned 37, so I'm still young. For those of you that are in your 20s or maybe even teens, I can understand you thinking that I'm old, but when you guys get to the point that I'm at, you'll realize that I'm actually not that old. And women have babies that are in their 50s. I mean, I've seen on social media Rihanna, she's pregnant. She's older than me. I've seen that, gosh, Gwen Estefan, I've seen on social media is pregnant and she's older than me. And Debrat is a rapper. She's older than me, and obviously this is stuff on social media. So do I know if this is true or not? Not really. But I'm just stating what I saw on social media is all I'm doing. I'm not saying that they actually really are, because I don't fucking know. But I'm just saying, going off of what I've seen and knowing that they're older than me, I know that I'm able to conceive. I'm definitely able to conceive again. This isn't over for me. But this being my YouTube channel and all, I want people who are subscribed to me and following me to know what's going on with me, why I haven't really been getting on for 3 to 4 times a week, because usually I do get on almost every day, and I haven't been able to because there's been so much shit going on. And I literally, me and my husband actually just bought a house the day before yesterday. So we're going to be moving April 1st. So I'll definitely be healed by then. But there's a lot of changes in our life because, for one minute we were pregnant, the next minute we weren't. We lost the baby. Then all of a sudden we found like the house of our dreams. And then we, we're going to be moving in just a month and a half. And it's like, that's a lot of change. That's a lot of change for someone that's been through as much as I have, and that me and my husband have been through. So bear with me. Don't unsubscribe just because I've been having really down videos, because you never know what else I'm going to be coming on here with, and to tell you guys and to share with you guys, and to maybe educate you guys, and to, most of all, what my goal is for this channel is to help you guys. So women out there, if you are going through a situation like mine, don't question yourself. Don't Google stuff. If you don't feel right, go to the doctor. Don't listen to what Google says. Sometimes don't even listen to what the OBs say. Like, listen to your intuition and your inner gut. Like I said, they told me only go to the ER if you have heavy bleeding or cramping, or if you're dizzy. I wasn't any of those, though. I was weak, very, very tired, and felt just funny, and could barely have energy to walk around my house. But I wasn't like bleeding really, really heavily, and I wasn't having major pain or cramping. So see, if I listened to them, I would have been sitting at home, and all of a sudden I would have fucking passed out or fainted, because I would have been listening to what they said only, and not my gut and intuition, and I would have been laying on the fucking floor and having to go to the ER anyways. So that's why I'm making the video, because to tell you guys the signs and symptoms that I had, having low hemoglobin and low red blood cell counts, and to let you know that when you're miscarrying, that's not the only reason you should go to the ER. You should go to the ER if you're really not feeling good, not just for heavy bleeding and heavy cramping. Of course, always talk to your doctor, and I'm not a doctor, but I'm just stating my opinion. I think you should just go in to be safe than sorry. So, to raise your red blood cell count, you want to eat beans, you want to eat peanuts, you want to eat fish, red meat, all things like that. Vitamin B12. For iron, you want like orange juices, eggs, again, red meat, um, and spinach, for iron and red blood cell count and things like that. So there's a lot more stuff to look up online, but I thought I would fill you guys in, let you guys know I'm not doing so hot. I'm laying down, watching my son play video games, probably going to watch a show later. Hopefully I'll be feeling better when I get these vitamins in me and I start taking them daily. And hopefully I don't bleed anymore. Because if I stop the bleeding, that will stop me losing my vitamins. I'm pretty sure. So, yep, that's the road that I'm at right now. But I will be on with another life topic.